Evening all, here we go then. It's the penultimate night of the regular Street Fighter season. It's week 6 of 7 and it's all about grabbing a place in the top 4 and bracing yourselves for the playoffs. Now, I'm all ready for another night of celebrations and consolations, but the question is, are you?
You just stepped in the danger zone.
Nasty Nas popping off. Method back on the winning ways.
Oh, and the finger to the mouth, Shivryuken.
Here we go. Reason of one.
What we gonna do? Gonna break that heat.
One more hit. Oh, it's just the power.
Get low.
This is a very, very critical match.
Gunslinger.
These guys are on fire.
Gonna break that heat.
The heat is on. The heat is on. Tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Tonight, the playoff picture will become a lot clearer. 8 teams are in action, and with so much at stake, you should prepare yourselves for all sorts of pandemonium. You're right. I love that word. It is a beautiful word to use. Now, listen, while I've been improving my vocabulary, Sengun and Tyrant have been doing some basic maths, and they know how things are going to be looking for the table, don't you, gentlemen? Good evening, Tyrant and Sengun.
Hello.
Look at the standings at the moment, because it is all hotting up when their playoffs are just around the corner. Looking at the top there, Envy, Prophecy, Team Infused, Method, Endpoint, Excel, all within possibilities of a chance. I mean, obviously, if Prophecy win, they are in it in the top 4. And that's how it basically breaks down, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And the thing that I think is important now is this week, the big teams like Excel are going to be looking for teams like Epsilon and Reasons to do them a solid, because I believe Epsilon is going up against Endpoint. So they really need Endpoint to lose here, but they've got a juggernaut of a match in themselves where they have to take out Team Infused, otherwise the chances are looking bleak to get to the playoffs.
Indeed. So Prophecy, Envy, Infused, Tyrant, if they win, they go through. Method, if they win, it's not a given. That's how the way I'm rhyming it there. It's not a given. They need other results. But the likes of Epsilon and Reason can stand in the way of those guys getting into the playoffs.
Absolutely. I mean, Epsilon and Reason are now out of the running, it looks like, unfortunately. Strange, because Epsilon was so strong last season. But now it seems like it's just completely flipped on its head. Season 2 is so different from Season 1. You know, the teams that were at the bottom are now at the top. So this is really exciting, and some of the matches this week are just massive, so yeah, I'm excited.
Now, I know you guys have played. You know how nerve-wracking it can be. A lot of nerves are going. Did you just do a little finger waggle?
Very true.
Why not? Why not?
I agree.
But the nerves are with like the likes of Prophecy, Infused, and Envy. But then Method needing those results. Epsilon, Reason, the pressure's off them, but they know what damage they can do. Yeah. They're playing for pride now, right?
Yeah, and I think that's such a great thing with Street Fighter, or the community with Street Fighter, is it doesn't matter if you're out of it. No one's going to lose on purpose to help a friend out or whatever. Everyone just really wants to win and beat another team. So it's not like people like Method and Endpoint can't rest or rely on other teams losing. They've still got to be worried about people like Epsilon and like Reason beating other teams.
I think last season as well, when Method were out of the run-in for qualification as well, that's when they started really dominating other teams. So maybe we could see the same thing here.
Okay, it is hotting up. Thank you, gentlemen. Listen, the permutations and possibilities are a little puzzling, granted. But fear not, because we will hold your hand through what's sure to be an amazing night of drama. A win for the Prophecy boys will propel them into the playoffs. Their unbeaten run came to an end last week, and that will give hope to Method, who know a win tonight and other results going their way could see them seal a playoff place. Match 2 pits Envy against Reason. A win for Envy and they are guaranteed a top 4 spot. Reason are playing for pride, having won just 1 of their last 5 matches. Endpoint are still in the hunt for the playoffs. After winning in week 1, they lost 3 on the spin, but defeated Reason last week. Season 2 has been ugly for Epsilon. They've yet to win a match and are out of the playoff picture. The final match of the night sees Infused take on Excel. These are 2 heavyweight contenders. Infused have lost just once, while last season's champions Excel will be looking to bounce back from a defeat at the hands of Envy last time out.
so much hot action. It's only going to get hotter and hotter and hotter, and it's actually quite hot and sweaty here in the warm-up room. So this is where all the guys warm up, get ready, like, you know, get those digits ready before they go on and play. Now, first up, we've got Prophecy against Method, and from Prophecy, we've got Shiv. Now, Shiv, don't want to make you feel negative and down in the first, like, 5 minutes of the show, but you didn't get the win you needed last week, did you?
Nah, we didn't get the win. We didn't really feel like we needed to win that.
No, but it would have been nicer beating your mate Shax, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been great. It would have been a lot better than it should have been, but it wasn't.
But the good news is, all you need to do today is beat Method, and you were through to the playoffs.
Sounds so hard.
Oh, is that a little bit of sarcasm there? Oh, he's fine. He's got into his bag. He's getting his control. Very, very important stuff. The kind of rituals that you have for your controllers before playing. Some people have magic cloths. You know, we're not going to say Packz, my love, a.k.a. member of Method. You need to win today.
Yes. If we win today, then we're probably in the playoffs.
Probably, because it depends on other
things, but we're most likely in. So obviously we're going to focus on winning, and I know it's important for Prophecy because if they win, they're definitely in. So I want to give them a second loss as well.
When the pressure's up like this, when both of you kind of need, well, you definitely need to win. They need to win as well. But does it put a certain edge on you, or do you have to like really get your focus in gear, or is it a bit? Do you feel that pressure?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you?
Because it's first to one as well. You only got one chance.
Yeah.
You definitely feel a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Full pressure anyway.
Okay.
But you definitely feel a lot of pressure when you have to win. Like this is the one that you have to win. So there's definitely pressure.
What can Prophecy do to help you win today? Be rubbish.
Plug their stick out. I don't know.
Who's the biggest threat?
Probably Zera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably Zera.
So let's hope you've not got him in the first round yet.
Oh, I don't mind if I get him. Yeah. But just out of the three, he's the biggest threat.
Who's the weakest?
Probably Shiv as a player.
Ooh.
He knows it.
Well, I'm actually going to go back to where Shiv is, but I'm not going to speak to Shiv. I mean, don't worry, Shiv. He didn't say anything. He was just saying he really likes your hair. Okay, Mr. Masood.
Hello.
You, AK Killer 7, you're going to get your debut today, finally.
I'm feeling a bit sensitive about that hair comment, actually.
What was that about you?
Oh, no, I know, but still, you know, it's a bit of a sore topic for me, but it's all good. No, I'm feeling
you've got loads of hair.
Thank you, I do. No, I'm feeling really good about the debut. It's finally good to get stuck in, so I'm feeling pretty pumped.
I was just speaking to Packz about his nerves because, you know, Method need to get this one today. As you making your debut on the Gfinity Elite Series platform, are you feeling the nerves? You never show nerves. You're too busy celebrating.
Ice running through my veins. No, I've got a lot of kids watching from school though, so I can't make a fool of myself on stage.
You can't make a fool of yourself. Yes. No, unfortunately, Reason are already out, aren't they?
Yes, it is a bit of a consolation match for us, but we're still going to play with our heart on our sleeve and actually give it 100% all the way through. So
yeah, you can't look stupid in front of those kids. Definitely can't do that.
500 kids, 500 plus kids.
500?
All abusing me, saying, "Oh, Mr. Masood, you're rubbish. Can't be having that. Not having it."
Jeez. Well, you think is you have been amazing. So have you been teaching them kind of like chants? Because you're always the one chanting, screaming in the audience. Have you been teaching the kids some chants?
I have, and I said to them they need to be on the stream chat, you know, spamming messages about how amazing I am, because I'm going to go back and read it, and then I'm going to give them grades on it as well.
Okay. Have you been practicing your pop-off when you actually win a game tonight?
I have, but the pop-off's a surprise. I can't give you any details about that, unfortunately.
So good. Just so good entertainment. Well, good luck, and back to you guys, Tom, in the studio.
Thank you very much, Ariel. Love a slice of Ariel. Every single Friday, she brings a lot of energy and you got to like the slice of the pie because the creme fraiche that I'd put next to her is definitely my main man, Damascus and Jammers. Gentlemen, we are looking forward to a little bit of a Mr. Masood pop-off, aren't we? That's going to hopefully happen. But I tell you what definitely popped off last week was Prophecy versus Infused, an absolute thriller. Finished 3-4. Shiv joked there saying we didn't get it done, we should have done. But here it was, Jammers.
I mean, like, this was a warning to Prophecy because it's a thing where it's not going to be an easy ride for them. The teams are here to play, they're here to win, and Prophecy, they're kind of in a safe spot at the moment, but don't count anybody out because Gunslinger won it for his team to get them still in the hopes, but Prophecy need to go, right, we've lost. It's okay, it's a little setback, but we can still come in and win.
The real setback was when Afi took a thumb to the eye from Gunslinger. That was literal fighting going on there. But it's happened. Prophecy lost 4-3. They did get that point. Is it a dip in form for them, or is it just Infused, just a very, very strong side?
I just think Infused are the better team on the day. I don't think it's a dip in form because I may see another win come out of Prophecy today, but like I said, they can't count the chickens just yet because we're coming closer and closer to qualification and the teams are getting hungrier. they were getting a bit too complacent last week.
A bit cheeky from the main man from Method, Packz, saying that Shiv was the weak link, but everyone in this audience was like, okay, out of Zera and Akainu, he maybe have a point. What do you reckon to that, Domestic?
That was just an open banter from Packz, just saying he's the weakest as a player because he's just blaming his skill, but saying that his character is the one that does the work for him. Yeah. So Shiv has something to prove today for sure.
1 win in the last 4 for Method. They've won 3, lost 2. But so they've got the 3 wins, 2 losses. They need this win. They have been a very strong side, and they keep changing the lineup. Is that benefiting them or a bit of a hindrance?
Well, I think it's pretty good because at least you can see that they have a wide range of matchups they can cover. And I mean, the guys they rotate with, we have Nasty Nas today and Verdoyance, and these two have been playing quite well for their Gfinity Elite Series debut. And they're definitely guys you can trust, so I'm happy to see more depth in the teams, and Method is showing off so far. Yeah,
do you reckon this is going to go to a 3-4 thriller?
I always want every game to go to the last game, last round. Like any fighting game commentator will tell you that, but I'll give you my predictions later.
Okay, now, just quickly, and gentlemen, you've got Prophecy up there getting ready, warming up. Are the nerves going to be with them? Because they know if they get this win, they guarantee that playoff spot, and then they can take their foot off the gas next week and just relax.
Week by week, the pressure mounts, everyone gets nervous. I mean, everyone's nervous playing, or most people nervous playing Street Fighter 5 anyway, but with this high-octane environment that they're in, week by week, and they know that not only one team wants to qualify, 3 others want to qualify as well, so it's like we can't take our foot, like you said, take our foot off the gas just yet. We need to guarantee ourselves that qualification spot, and then we can sit back and wait for the playoffs.
Beautiful. So we're going to see fighting faces, not nervous faces, Damascus.
That's what we want to see today.
Perfect. Love it. Listen, gentlemen, I'll catch up with you in a bit because now I have the honorary sort of celebration role where I basically have to welcome out the players. Now, they know the order in which they're going to fight tonight, but they do not know who they will be playing. Now, this important little screen tells me everything I need to know. So the players are back there right now. You've got Shiv, the lads for Prophecy, looking like they need to get that win. And then you've got Method, Nasty Nas, wearing all their merch. They're nervous, but I can tell you now, for Prophecy, coming out to join me, first up tonight, and I want the audience here to let him know how much he's loved, even though he's been said by Packz to be the weakest of these 3. Shivryuken! Now, come and join me down here, Shiv. I've got to ask, Packz giving it a bit of talk backstage. We expect that in Street Fighter. That's what we learn to love. You feeling any effects from that?
No, don't care.
Don't
at
care.
all.
Okay, who would you like to play out of those 3? Maybe Packz, you know, sock in his mouth, end it.
I'll play anyone. I don't mind.
Okay, I like that. And you're feeling confident about it. So just 1 win is going to take you through to the playoffs.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, okay. Less is more with Shiv, but that's because he is a very confident man. So you will be taking on, from Method, out of the 3 that are waiting back there, we have, right now, a man looking very confident in the middle, but a man who's been pretty lethal so far in Season 2 is Nasty Nas, and that is who you are going to be playing. Come on down! Come and join me down here, Nasty Nas. You're feeling very confident. You've been on fire in Season 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have been, with the Battle Royale coming out.
Yes, I'm trying to.
Yeah. And what about the matchup? Laura character versus Battle Royale, how does that go?
Honestly, it's like my worst matchup with Zangief.
Okay.
But I'm happy to play him.
Okay, perfect. Well, listen, all the best to you. And Nasty Nas, you can head that way. Shiv, all the best to you. You head that way for me. That is our matchup 1. So we move on to matchup 2, which is going to be a juicy contest. Because for Prophecy, we have a man who has been lethal with his Guile character. Please welcome down Akainu! Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Ça va?
Yes.
Good. And are you feeling confident, Akainu? You've been playing brilliantly with Guile all season.
Yes, I'm very confident, but tonight I don't know who I have to face, so...
I've got the answers.
Yeah.
I can tell you. Do you want to know? Do you want to know now?
Yes.
Okay. You're playing...
Verdoyance?
Oh, welcome out, Verdoyance! Verdoyance! How well do you know this man to the side?
We faced each other several times. So yeah.
Okay.
And it went back and forth. So.
Okay, well, you can't do that tonight because it's the best. It's 2 rounds. It's done. Job done.
Yeah, sure. I have to beat him.
In terms of stats, you are the #1 player in the Elite Series at the moment. Does that give you more pressure?
I'm also. I have played less match than the other players, so I have to keep focus and. Yeah.
Yeah, modest and humble, but he is going to be lethal. Best of luck to you, Verdoyance. You can head that way for Method, and Prophecy's Akainu, off you go. I tell you what, he's trying to steal my job there. We all saw it. You go like, I can present. It's easy. I just say the names. Well, it's not always that easy, Akainu. Because this has already been decided. You know matchup 3. It is the 2 lads who are left. It's Zera versus Packz. Come on down! Gentlemen, little fist bump for you, Packz. Fist bump for you, Zera. Thank you. You almost left me hanging there. It could have ruined the whole night. I would have literally thrown this mic down and gone out. You're taking on Packz. He's a very confident man, but are you confident, Zera?
Yeah, I'm confident. I know he's carrying, so I try to do my best.
Okay, and you're using the character Akuma. So how does a Karen-Akuma matchup go?
It's hard for Akuma. I think it's hard, so I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Packz, a man of confidence. You could do like a seminar on how to be confident and stand with sort of, you know, like just strong. You're taking on a guy who's already said Akuma hasn't got the edge against Karen. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's maybe like 5-5, maybe like slightly Karen, possibly. But yeah, they're both strong characters.
Okay, now how are you going to lead those boys up there? Because you need this win to make sure you get into the playoffs with a bit of help from other results. What do you say to them up there?
Play your game.
Okay.
If I say anything different, then they might not play their game.
Okay, so just
play your game.
So just play your game.
Yeah, that's
solid work. Yeah. Packz, you head that way for me, sir. Zera, head that way. Those are the first 3 matchups. Obviously, it's a best of 7. So matchup 4 will be tonight, which will be very important. Could be all over. It's Shivryuken taking on Packz, and then for matchup 5, we'll have Akainu versus Nasty Nas. Matchup 6 will be Zera versus Verdoyance, and then if it goes that far, Akainu versus Packz, which is going to be an epic match. Right then, I'm going to head over here. Follow me for a second, because I'm going to go back and talk to these 2 gentlemen. We saw them looking pretty confident. Some players saying they're not that confident because of their character matchups. How do you see this one going?
I think Prophecy is going to end up winning this. I think it will go down to a game 6. But I don't believe Zera in him saying he's not that confident. I think Zera is pretty confident. I think it might be a little bluff.
So you're saying Prophecy for this one?
Yeah.
And what about yourself, Tyrant?
Well, personally, I'd like to see Method win because it could shake up the leaderboard even more. So I'm going to go with Method this time.
You're rooting for them, but do you think they're going to win? Don't give me that kind of, I want to see. It's not what you want, Tyrant. It's what is... You're the expert. Tell me.
Come on, Tyrant.
Well, to be honest, they have what it takes. But Prophecy... Whoa, come on, man. Whoa, come on, what is this? I'm getting a bit shook over here. Why are you pressuring me? I don't know. Method.
Okay, right, there you go, fair enough. Here we go then. You have it, we are all set. Can Prophecy bounce back from that thrilling defeat at the hands of Infused last week? Or can Method make it 3 from 3 and find some form as the playoffs David Beckham?
Oh, and the finger to the mouth, Shivryuken.
Nasty Nas popping off.
All right, man, Jammers, first game of the day. We're going to have that Prophecy Method. What are your thoughts of this? I want your prediction now. You said you would deliver.
Well, you know, I actually wanted this to be the last game, but I double-checked what the last set would be, so I'm like, it's good we're having this first. I'm actually going to go with Tyrant, and I want Method to win this, just because it'll put a ripple in the waves and disrupt the leaderboards. And I actually want to see these guys in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, that's a team we want to see, right? I mean, we like the team depth. I mean, Luffy is obviously not here today, but that's also someone we like to watch playing. But for now, that's going to be the opening with Shiv, a.k.a., I will quote, you know, the weakest link, against Nasty Nas, who's kind of afraid of Laura. But when you play Balrog, can you be afraid of a character, really?
I mean, like, what? We'll have to see. But look, talk to me. Who do you think is going to win?
I would say Method as well. First of all, because I like that these matchups in Method's favor, and second of all, because every time Sengan says something, you have to go against it because Sengan is wrong.
Well, look, this is actually going to pay out in Sengan's favor because if Prophecy win, the three of us are going to look like idiots, and he's waiting for that.
Let's see if Sengan will be right for the first time. But anyway, for now, Nastiness is getting ready. I mean, what a great introduction for him to international competition of the Elite Series. I mean, he joined for the Season 2, qualified through online, did quite well. He came in, with like little expectations on his playtime, thinking, "Oh my God! I mean, my team had Packz, Luffy. How am I even gonna get a spot there?" And he's becoming a regular.
Look, he's here now, and he's showing off his skills. He's no slouch at the Balrog. It's a case where I love it that the matchups he's been going up against, they really test his ingenuity as well as his character knowledge and his matchup knowledge as well. And he's going up against arguably one of Balrog's most annoying matchups, I would say. Look, it's a slower knock of a matchup either way, but it's hard to weather the storm when it comes to Laura. And Shiv, the play style he's kind of developed and kind of new ideas he's implement into his gameplay, it's been paying off for him. I mean, like, he's been traveling a lot more, placing in UK's top 8s in terms of players of Street Fighter 5. But again, another true test for him.
Yep, it's going to be time for him to test it out and show that the team can trust him. He's been a trustable player overall. Shiv, Laura against Nastiness.
Do you think he's going to decapitate Balrog if he wins?
Hey, is that the main event?
I think that's his notorious celebration, the little neck slice.
Let's see if the main event will happen. But for now, opening it up with that game. Obviously, I mean, this game, a very momentum-based one. You want to get the momentum first, and that's what Shiv was trying.
Oh, lovely turn punch at the start. So aware, Nasty Nas.
Really smart from him to open with a level 2 tap. Really smart, and now Shiv gets the offense.
Well, this is it. Nasty Nas has to just be careful. I think in some cases he's going to have to accept getting grabbed because Laura doesn't get anything legit. She has to commit to a decision when she gets a knockdown here. So I think that might pay out in Nasty Nas' favor.
Absolutely, but unfortunately now it's VTuber time, party time for Shiv, having fun, getting the knockdown. Needs that one more to get the stun, could not convert that one.
That one's dead. If he spends super, he's going to be dead.
That might be it with a one punch. Can he finish that one with a super? Goes for it. Ugh.
Lovely, and I respect that because if he saved the meter, you've just given that, involuntarily you've given Laura a chance to come back. You
Listen,
don't want to do that.
You never leave a character like Laura alive. Just blow all your meter if needed, but get the round. Smart one from Nastiness, opening up with some offense again.
Love it. I'm loving these dash straights. It really questions Shivryuken's spacing in this matchup. I mean, he's not letting the deter him get in and do the Laura stuff that he's well known for, but good stand hard kick there.
Yeah, and good spacing as well from Nastiness. He's just waiting at that max tap range there. Wow. No, don't work, and gets the overhead. Now across the corner we are. Shiv gets the trade, and time to activate Vichuga for him now.
Good back throw, good decision there. Get that screen positioning, and his advantage gets EX sunset wheel as well.
Shiv getting ambitious there. Good jump out, but gets the target combo. Activates Vichuga now. Nastiness needs that one more opening. They're trying to get him, has a full Vichuga to work with, but
that's really unfortunate. I mean, Laura's Vichuga was about to dissipate and finish, and then Nastiness going to close out the run, but he just walked, or he dashed into an EX thunderclap there. Shiv took full capitalization from that.
Yeah, good one from Shiv, realizing Nastiness.
No follow-up! You got another chance, there you go.
All right, got to fix your mistakes. Another tap and guess that one. Just like that, almost evened it up for Nastiness.
Right, he's fishing for that crush counter stand hard kick there, and he gets a much more mileage off it than Laura does, actually. And then there's the hit for Shivryuken. What's it going to be?
Good tech from Nastiness.
Nastiness still got V-Trigger on deck, but he has to get a clean hit. I don't think he wants a connection. He needs a clean hit.
Yeah, gets protected by his fireball, Shiv.
Just Nastiness ain't respecting it.
No block there. And good conversion. Just
why did you cancel the bomb charge?
Gets the Virusol, but no, Nastiness out of V-Trigger had to try that. Unfortunate for him, deciding to Virusol. Not at the best of situations. You knew he needed that to come back, but decided to go for the defensive situation.
I definitely like the awareness that Shiv had in the last situation there when he done the jab on the overhead. I mean, he got away unscathed. I'm just going to put it bluntly, he got away unscathed, because if that hit, V-Trigger activation to the other side, and you got to guess, and Nasty Nas, he's beating himself up about that, because that's not what they wanted. They wanted to go off to a good start, hit the ground running, because look, Method need this win. Obviously, Prophecy need the win as well, but Method need it more. They are the most ravenous team.
Right now, we just reached a point where every single team just needs the win. You cannot afford to lose and be in jeopardy for next week.
Exactly, and it's like, this is where you have to be 110% flawless. You have to be meticulous with your gameplay, because every decision you make now, no matter how minuscule it will be, it's going to affect your team. Not just the individuals, it's going to affect the team collectively.
Definitely, and you could see the sadness in Nasty Nas's eyes there. Shiv obviously happy about giving the first point for the team, and you know how hard it is when you're the first player of the team. You just want to set your team in the right sails, but unfortunately for Nasty Nas, unable to do that, and that's the moment when you just feel like, I did not deliver.
Well, look, if it goes down to the wire, he's got more opportunities to redeem himself. I mean, look, Nasty Nas is no slouch of a player, very strong. I mean, going up against Laura first game of the night that's really hard, because if you haven't woken up, Laura's gonna wake you up. So
that's harsh. First one, Laura, to open the game. Our favorite match.
SBO would love that sort of thing, but...
Absolutely, but up next we're going to have Akainu against Verdoyance. As Verdoyance said, these guys face each other all the time. I mean, obviously they just go around France for all of the local tournaments in France, and they do want to play each other and everything, and I mean, it's been going pretty even. And surprisingly, we've seen Verdoyance picking more and more Birdie over Fang in this matchup. He used to struggle against Guile as Birdie.
Okay.
He had a phase where he just tried to just pick Fang against Guile constantly, did not like the results that much, decided to get some trust back into Birdie, and it looks like today he's set into Birdie again for the Guile matchup. Not the easiest of matchups still, but well, everything can happen, right?
Sometimes it's a matchup you don't like. Sometimes you need to step away from it, maybe try another character, or maybe just not play that matchup at all. And then take a couple of weeks when you go back into it, the fresh mindset, fresh approach. There may have been something you missed before. And hopefully we get to see that in this matchup between Verdoyance and Akainu. It's going to be an all-French face-off here.
We have a good French takeover, man. Out of these 6 players, 4 are French.
Well, more of us UK heads to start playing. Just come to take over. I love it.
Yep. All right, Akainu obviously playing that Sonic Boom game, and a good slide from Verdoyance trying to get under that. He's going to have to be patient in this matchup.
Oh, that's it. Patience is the key against Guile, and I'm always interested to see how different characters circumvent the Sonic Boom. Because I know as soon as Birdie gets 1 bar, he can do EX Ball Revenge to get in. But we know Akainu, no slouch the reaction department. He's going to be well aware of that.
Definitely. And look at this. Verdoyance very active. Gets the crush counter. It's going to be close to stun. He needs that one command grab. And that's going to be the round for Verdoyance. Just like that. Maximizes the meter build and gets the first round.
And he built a full bar of critical art at the start. What a round there for Verdoyance. So if he gets a clean hit, he can come with super. If he does it early, he gets a set from his super. So if you have that, you can do it early. I suggest doing it.
That is a great way to just get the life lead and get things going your way as well. You don't want to stay far from Guile as well. That's what he's going to try to do, but very conservative, trying to get those crouching medium kicks to go under the Sonic Booms at max range.
That's such a good tactic. Gets a Ball Revenger there, just catching Akainu off guard. And misses the SPD. Good punish there from Akainu.
On no anti-air from Akainu, decides to go for a reversal. But a good position for Verdoyance now. He needs to get that one more opening. Tries to drink the can.
I wouldn't throw out any V skills when Guile has meter. EX Sonic Boom will catch you really easily.
Definitely. Verdoyance again waiting. He gets in, activates V-Trigger at least. But Akainu challenges straight away. Good position for Akainu now. Verdoyance out of options, looking for the way in, but Akainu solid as ever.
Good round there from Akainu, and that's a very calm, controlled round there from Akainu, because good anti-air with the back hard punch, or the forward hard punch, I should say, but he has a slower jump than most characters.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit more liberal with your anti-airs.
Absolutely, but look at the EX Dolphin dive straight away from Verdoyance. Gets the meaty slide. Oh, another one. Luckily, Akainu went for command normal.
He was already going for bazooka knee anyway, so he's lucky he got away with that. Good stuff there for Akainu.
And Akainu as conservative as ever. Verdoyance trying to get that opening. Gets one can, good one getting through the fireball. The can is still in. Reversal straight away for Akainu. Does not want Birdie to stay in, which is, pretty understandable given the matchup.
All right, again, trying to use that hanging chain as well. Akainu's got this slight life. Now it's getting bigger and bigger. Making that Sonic Cross, making the bazooka knee safe.
Now he's waiting, and Verdoyance trying to get in another can there. Bullhorn through that, that's good. That builds meter as well.
Yeah.
Anti-air trades, that's good for Akainu. Another reversal. Akainu maximizes the space between the two opponents there. And
wow, that's very big. He
that's
can change this around. Oh, he goes for a self instead. He should have just finished it.
Yes, I need to go for
unfortunate execution error of Verdoyance's end.
Very unfortunate for Verdoyance. He did not want to go for the guaranteed damage to Meaty. He wanted to go for something a bit more cheeky. I understand the approach, as in, you do want to surprise your opponent, but sometimes, unfortunately, it just doesn't pay off.
I mean, it's a weird thing to do, because I get it.
you think your opponent's going to right. He wants me to go for like the combo and finish it off, go for a setup, and he might flash kick at that time. But no, I'm going to set it up differently. Throw out a can, get a meaty setup or something. But it was to no avail. And I mean, Akainu was just like, look, I'm in pole position, and I'm just going to kill you here. And he was going for that crouch light punch as the anti anyway.
Yeah.
Like, despite Verdoyance having the execution blunder, Akainu still got it out there. And then now, Prophecy a 2-0 up.
Definitely a good reaction from Akainu, just going for that EX Sonic Boom, identifying the situation straight away. Method has a great way to kick off the game now. And let's see backstage with Ariel, what are the feedbacks from there, man?
Ah, now I know why the guy's playing these chairs. These are like super comfy. Wait a minute, I'm just gonna like shuffle over here. Look who I found, Leo. What are you saying?
It's me.
Yeah.
And that I want to say, it's not the first class chair, it's the golden class chair.
Yeah, so this is basically what you would get if you had like the top like chair.
Yeah.
It's like aerodynamic.
No, it's not aerodynamic. I don't know how what you just said, but it's just a classic chair for me. You know, I have this habit to play on this, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a bit like a throne, like a king or queen would sit on.
Yeah.
So let's talk about tonight.
Okay.
You win, you're through to the playoffs.
If you are talking about for Envious, yeah. We are a little bit confident, but to be clear, I want to say that we are already in playoff. I think for us, yeah.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is you're already in playoff, but you said in a really, really nice, polite way, as in you're definitely going to win tonight.
Yeah. We have to.
I like that you just like, you should have just said, I mean, we're going to get through it. They're going to lose. It's totally fine.
No, it won't be a piece of cake tonight. Okay, so we are confident, but we have to play with adjustment, and we have to play our games.
Okay. Well, hopefully you can have your cake and eat it tonight. Back to you, the casters in the studio.
Man, got to love Leo, right? Like every time he's there, he just manages to.
Man, he's so humble, but Ariel is the best at bringing out the truth in people. And it could be a one-sided matchup. It could not. But we're going on to the next matchup in Prophecy versus Method right now. Prophecy are 2-0 up in the running. They're looking more like the voracious beasts at the moment. They're trying to gatekeep.
Yep, I mean, that's a good position for them. But right now, it's the anchor on Method's side. Packz himself coming up to face Zera. A matchup that I reckon he knows well as he works on it with comps.
Yes.
You know, one of the matchups that we've seen a lot. I mean, you know, that was the EVO finals this year. Exactly. That legendary Punk Tokido we saw earlier this year. And, you know, they're going to try to just reproduce this one. But we've seen Zera not really confident. I want to call bluff, man. I mean, we saw, you know that, right?
I'm calling a bluff as well.
Yes, Zera is known as the man with 30k games online, right? Over 30,000 games. You must have fought a lot of carries.
You've got to be some sort of veteran if you have over 30,000 matches. That's 3 times the amount of matches I've played. You're telling me you ain't confident in the match? Well, it happens anyway, but let's see it right now. Don't tell anyone, I've actually got Packz favored for this match.
We'll see that. I mean, obviously Packz is someone you can trust, generally speaking, and especially right now, back to the ropes where he absolutely has to win that one to get his team back in confidence. Does not want to go 0-3.
All right, back and forth right now, getting a good cross up there. Packz, he can close it out. He might get the stun. Next hit will do it for him. Ooh. And that's actually a set that actually beats out 3 frame buttons. That certainly does there into the overhead.
And safe as well.
Yes, it is.
The overhead setup. As they are activating V-Trigger, trying to get something of it, but Packz, aware as ever, jump medium punch, stops him straight away from going for the fireball antics. First round for Packz.
When he's 100% in game mode, focused, it's like he stops everything, he shuts out every opening that the opponent gives him.
Packz in the zone, trying to keep on, guess the shoulder counter and close the corner. We already Zera trying to fight his way out, but Packz deploying some next level ground control so far.
But the thing is, Packz has to be very careful because obviously Akuma throwing out crouching hard punch, crush counter button, and take priority, and he gets more mileage than if Karen was throwing out her stand hard kick, which we just saw there from Packz. But gets a combo.
Yes, that one. Packz trying to switch to using roundhouse, but good one from Zera.
And what's he going to do with his meter? I want to see that. Okay, spend it. I don't think Karen's dead.
Not gonna kill, but he...
Whoa, no!
Gets the dragon in the corner, but just needed that one more. That was smart. He just wanted that one guess to death there, and he got it right. Zera evens it up and might send Prophecy into a 3-0 lead.
Well, let's see what happens. Packz got first blood, but Zera is going back in. Packz got the full stick of meter as well, so...
Absolutely, Packz just waiting and trying to catch on Zera's habits. Good punish there, reversal DP.
Was that the light one or the medium?
That was the light one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer there from Zera, and it's going to open him up. He's going to get another combo again.
We're getting close to stun. That might be it, and that's going to be it for Zera. He's just, unless he dropped that, which he should not, gets the maximum damage there. Easy X as well.
Look, when you use the X-Shakanetsu, that's guaranteed.
Yeah, you're like, listen, I don't want to bother with potentially messing up my V-skill or my juggle or anything. I'm just doing the simple one. And Zera sending Prophecy into a 3-0 lead against Method. Everything is going wrong for Method so far.
The same man that was worried about this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have
lies.
You know, but I mean, that first round there, Packz shut down every chance Zera tried to get in, and then I think it was that combo he landed in the second round into the super, and then the DP didn't kill. That was a very good part there for Zera, and that epitomized Street Fighter 5. Lots of damage in short bursts.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel it just slowly ran away from Packz. It's not like he got completely outplayed. The match just slowly ran away from him.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Zera definitely very confident there. Packz, unfortunately, could not get that one. And I do believe that Packz is playing again right now.
Okay, so he is staying on.
Yep, he's the one staying on. And do you know who he's facing?
He's gonna... Oh, wait. Don't tell me. He was the weakest link.
Yes, Shiv himself, weakest link, about to prove the opposite to Packz. He has one game with Laura to prove that. That's literally the best situation in history of mankind.
I mean, as a player, you just see it as win or lose. You see it as next game, but I can imagine what's flowing through everyone's heads right now. I mean, Packz said he was mentally the weakest player there, but Shiv could be like, all right, now's my chance to shut you up and eat your words. Packz would be like, look, now I'm just going to back up my statement with my gameplay. And he's no slouch in this match. He's well versed in it. Courtesy of Afi. Shouts to Afi.
Absolutely, and let's see what Packz is up to right now. Obviously, Shiv getting at least the psychological advantage there. He comes out from a victory. His team is 3-0. He knows he can afford to potentially be complacent there. And Packz, right after that one loss, after destroying Zera the first round and then, you know, completely being outplayed in the next 2 rounds, he will have to bring it back now.
Let's see, like Damascus was saying, the ball is in Shivryuken's court. His team is 3-0 up. He could be leaning a little bit, but I think he's got a personal point to prove here. So let's see how it goes. But he's in the corner right now.
All right, let's see that. Shiv obviously just changing his offense. Packz with a good punish, getting close to the corner. Gets the counter, confirmed.
Sweep. Look, this is all because he done an arbitrary sweep there. Shivryuken, that's going to get killed. You can't be doing that.
It is definitely one of the bad habits that we can see Shiv kind of going to sometimes when he's out of answers, when he's just looking for yet another offensive solutions. He decides to go for a sweep, and the risk reward of this is so difficult to deal with.
It's a cross counter, but I can understand to a degree, but it's a sweep. Sweeps are highly punishable. Right now, it's not looking good for Shiv. Packz is just shutting down everything he's got, and he gets clipped with a split with a follow-up.
Right, he's trying, but Packz challenged it with that crouching jab and wake up, gets the throw, and Packz already in the corner. Full critical art, good position for him. He just needs that one more hit, but Shiv now looking to activate the V-trigger.
But this is it. Packz is mentally aware that he can see it, but unfortunately he gets clipped anyway. This is going to be big. That could be dead. That could be dead.
That's dead. That's dead. That couldn't be dead. That's dead. That's Laura, Jammers. The damage.
Look, he went for a sweep before he might have dropped the combo. He's showing signs that he could be throwing this away, relinquishing that lead his team has. We're going into the final round here between these two combatants.
Absolutely, Packz bet it all, and a good block from Shiv. Now Packz will have to go back. Good whiff punish, trying to keep on the offense.
Shiv needs to stop throwing out hard kicks. He's throwing out a lot of random hard kicks. He's getting punished for it. He's nearly stunned.
And he's stunned, but now waiting for the chance to stop. Party time now for Shiv. Trying to make a good one for Packz. Is he gonna use the super yet? Not yet. He wants that one more opening to kill.
That's gonna go! What happened? What? No!
Who?
No. Who is that? Really?
Don't tell me it's Packz.
No.
No.
I mean, look. How often do you see a Mujinjaku into nothing?
I think Packz knows. Packz is about. I think
was
he knows.
His stick?
Yeah,
I think it was his stick.
Actually the same thing happened to him in Winner Stays on Sunday.
WSO.
He was looking to change sticks and couldn't do it on time. Quite unfortunate because he literally won right now.
It's
give him the game, man. Like.
I mean, for those of you who don't know, Packz is using a stick that's got a detachable cable now. Sometimes those cables can be mighty faulty. as we can see right now. And like Damascus did say, Packz had this problem before in a session we had before, but it seems like it's cropped up again.
Unfortunately, they're currently checking what to do right now. We are waiting for the official call to see what happens. But, I mean, it's a bit of a heartbreaking moment, really. We were like in the heat of the moment. Packz just found the opening there. He literally just had to do the super, and I'm pretty sure he did the super.
I'm really surprised. I rarely see Packz do medium punch into Orochi with no super. That's a bit weird. So, and then obviously we saw the controller disconnected moments after that.
Yeah, I think Pax's face, you know, means it all so far, and we're just waiting to see what's happened there. But I mean, look at how confident Prophecy is so far. I'm super surprised at how good they're playing today.
Well, like we said, look, they're 3-0 up. You can't really sit and be complacent on that lead because it's big and that can turn around in the blink of an eye because of Street Fighter 5. But it is a case where I'm a loss for words right now, despite that. But Method, please get Packz a stick.
Yeah, you can see Pax's face. He's on like, oh man, not again.
He was in total control. He had the meter management, not meter management. He had the meter lead. He had critical art.
Everything. He won. It's just he won. Like technically he won, but his stick decided otherwise. And I mean, very, very unfortunate for this to happen. And to see what happened. I mean, we know how important it is. This can happen. We've seen that happening at the pinnacle of tense gaming. We've had that in an EVO Grand Finals. We've had that in plenty of moments. It's the kind of thing that's so hard to deal with because that's just something that's completely outside of your control.
You have to obviously weigh the situation, right? I mean, Packz was about to win. All he had to do is just land the super, stick unplugged. But look, by traditional ruling that me and you both know, controller faulty and messes up, you give it to the opponent that it didn't mess up. So it was really unfortunate there.
Oh boy, all right, let's just take a look at the schedule or wait for the call. After they're gonna have Envy against Reason Gaming. If Envy wins this one, they're qualified.
Guaranteed.
Endpoint against Epsilon. Epsilon already out, but they're looking forward to at least get a win because they have been quite underwhelming so far. And the final game of the night, probably the one I'm most hyped for.
I'm gonna totally agree with Damascus. I mean, if I didn't see Prophecy and Method like playing at first this evening, I would have said Team Infused.
Yeah, and if Infused wins, they secure as well a playoff qualification. And if XL does not win, they're out.
Yes, that's true, because they've got 7 or 8 points, I believe. Look, there's Gunsling in the crowd. I mean, look, he got the guaranteed win to put them in that position, but hopefully his team can get that win again. Follow suit what they did last week, obviously. Not make it as clutch.
Yeah.
Make it a regular day job.
You can see the Infused boys.
Nah, they're hungry. They're hungry.
Yeah, they're here. It's going to be ISDD, Gunslinger, and Shax.
But yeah, guys, be sure to tweet out the stream, twitch.tv/GfinityTV. You can see all of the European action here for Street Fighter 5. I mean, Gfinity, got to give credit to them for bringing out the limelight, or giving the platform to the players that play online to really showcase, illustrate their skills.
Absolutely. We had more than the players who just came and got revealed in there. You had players who qualified through the Challenger Series, like guys like Nasty Nas, who we didn't necessarily know before, and they got that qualification right, and they came in, they played quite well, and they started being regular. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to happening more, and that's what's going to happen a lot in the Elite Series in the future.
Well, I mean, look, you guys can sign up. If you're at home, you're watching this now, you want to get a part of it, you can always go to the website, Gfinity website, the Challenger Series, and get going, because there's, I imagine there's lots of players that want to get involved and then get involved. But yeah, guys, enough of us blabbering on. Let's go and talk to Ariel. Ariel, what you got?
Well, they all just had their shining moment on the camera making some faces, but I'm still Daddy. Did you have a nice holiday?
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was nice.
Got a good tan there, haven't you?
Not really.
What did you get up to? Did you do some holiday readings, some sunbathing?
It was nice. Went to like ice bar, took her out to a lot of places, little boat cruise and that. But the hotel charged me twice, isn't it?
What?
Charged me twice the money. I couldn't get out of the bank. I was trying to, so I'm trying to fold them off.
Oh, so you better win tonight then, eh?
Yeah.
So if you win tonight, you guys are in the playoffs. You obviously missed last week, but it was quite a victory last week.
Yeah, it was really close. Prophecy played super well, and it's good that the team come through because it was really important.
You're up against XL, the former champions. What are you feeling about that?
Oh, they're going to be free tonight.
I'm going to go over to Shax, because Shax, last week you were up against your mate Shiv, who's obviously up on the stage at the moment. He was doing quite well there until whatever happened on the stage. How are you feeling about it tonight?
I'm feeling confident, definitely, 100%.
It was a close call last week. Let's be honest about that.
Oh yeah, last week it was very close. Like, it was down to the wire, so we need to make sure it's just 4-0 today.
We had the camera come over to you there, and you kind of froze a bit. But you have been the star of the series, I would say. Would you agree with that?
Oh, definitely, of course, of course.
So, are you feeling confident about the last game today up against the Cell?
It's going to be hard. They're definitely one of the strongest teams we're going to come against, so it's definitely going to be hard.
You're only saying that because on your left-hand side is Brian, isn't it? Right, Brian, so you guys, you need to win today.
Yeah, definitely. Don't want to do that. So, but they need to win as well. It's the same for both teams. If we both lose, we can both go out. So.
Have you kind of regrouped after last week and like had a chat, like had some conversations about that? Have you changed the tactics at all this week?
I think we've all individually definitely put in more time, so we're more prepared.
Is Hurricane backstage practicing like he always is?
Yeah.
Has he had a Red Bull this week?
I've not even seen him. He's just straight in practicing. So.
That's what let's see.
That's one more thing.
Oh, wait, right. I'm still done. Look at this. You give him a microphone. He wants to go off you. On you go, babe. Tell us what you want to say.
I didn't actually want to say that was free because I'll probably jinx myself. It's going to be a really hard game tonight. They're gonna be really wanting. They need to win, and we do as well. So it's going to be really tough, and hopefully it's set out right. But I definitely wanted to take retract that one and take that one back just there, right? I'll give a bit of respect there.
It's going to be brilliant if you end up eating your words at the end of the night. I'm going to come to Team Gunslinger. You're always easy breezy before these matches.
Yeah, it'll be hard. Definitely, it'll probably be the hardest team we played this season. So it's going to be hard. See how it goes. First to one, anyone can get it. So.
Are you feeling that Brian in the corner is probably the biggest threat in that team?
Infectious is the biggest threat.
Where is he?
Don't know.
He's hiding, training away. Right, I'm actually going to be allowed to move, but basically as I move, I'm going to have to walk between you guys. Thanks very much. Give me a little bit of voice. Right, we're going to come over to our audience over here and see how everyone's doing. Hi. How are you doing? Can I come and speak to you? Yeah? No? I'll come and speak to you, sir. Can't I? Come on, he's feeling easy breezy. So, Street Fighter, what are you saying? You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's very exciting. I was very sad what happened just before.
Do you think Packz had it in the bag there?
Yeah, I think he would have won easily.
Are you a Team Method fan usually, or is it just because Packz was like so close?
No, I mean I like both, but I don't know. I was quite neutral actually, but yeah.
Predictions for this last game between Method and Prophecy. Who do you think is actually going to get it?
I think Prophecy will win. Yeah.
Okay. He's saying Prophecy. What are you guys saying in the casting table?
Still going to stand by what I said Method, because Packz was in a very strong position there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at least what's going to happen right now, we are considerate here, and we are going to make the two players replay a round. Unless there is a clear round winner at a point, we are just going to replay that round, that final round right now.
Yes.
Packz and Shivryuken going to start, from fresh, but whoever wins this round gets the point.
Well, this is the scary part about playing just the one round. I said last season, Shivryuken had the best mentality to first to ones, and he might be able to exhibit that right now if he only has one more round to play. But again, Packz in complete control in this matchup between these two. He showcased that multiple times these guys have come across each other in tournament. Hopefully he can keep it up here.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things as well, I do reckon that a first to one starting with no resources is favorable to Karin in this case, because Laura is much scarier when she gets EX, but right now, both of them with no resources, Karin getting better normals, that's quite a good situation for Packz.
Oh, good space in there, and gets the crouch hard kick at the start, but again, I saw Shivryuken throwing out stand hard kicks. He doesn't need to keep doing that. He gets a bulk charge, backs off, great spacing again from Packz. He knows he can punish that with a max distance sweep.
Yeah, right, Packz just waiting, using the V-skill to just keep Laura away. Good with punish there with the sweep, using that a lot. And Shiv now looking for an opening, almost full on V-trigger. Good with punish from Packz, standing fierce. He's getting the momentum on safe jump on as well, but a good challenge from Shiv now. Tries the command grab, great awareness. Packz in control.
All right, this setup is going to be it. He will die. Good tech there. That was a vital tech there from Shivryuken. He can still come back, but Packz is so aware of how he wants to activate, and he's not going to give him that chance. He's not going to relinquish this lead he has.
I definitely not. Packz just playing very conservative right now. He knows that all Shiv is looking for was the V-trigger, and a great one. In this situation, you can just see how the awareness shows. Packz is there. He sees Shiv. He knows Shiv has no life and has the V-trigger. What is Laura doing when she looks for V-trigger? Dash forward, standing medium kick to V-trigger. Packz decided to just focus exclusively on the forward dash. The forward dash happened, standing medium kick, reaction was on.
absolutely ready. And this is what I love. One of the things I love about Packz's gameplay is when he goes up against a high volatile character like Laura, if he's got them in the corner, he'll finish his combo and then he'll stop and he'll just back off. Yeah. Because it's like, well, if I stay in, if one wrong decision on my end, they can activate, whether it's a hit or a connection, they can come back. So I'm just not going to give them that chance, and I'm going to beat them in the department I've been beating them the whole time, which is neutral footsies.
Absolutely, and obviously, I mean, in this situation there, you're Laura, you don't have much resources, you're just looking to activate V-Trigger. As an experienced player like Packz, you know what the Laura is looking for.
Yes.
So what you end up doing psychologically is you just restrict the options you're looking for. Generally speaking, you expect lots of things from Laura, but in this exact situation, what can Laura do? Maybe dash forward something or jump something. Wait for her to dash, and that's how you can focus and get the right reaction.
Well, I mean, it's good that Packz won that because more games.
Yes, let's go.
Like, it's always good to see more games, but we're going to go back to another French face-off here between Akainu and Nasty Nas now. This matchup, I mean...
Guile's favorite matchup. Let's...
Guile's favorite matchup, we say that with sarcasm to the highest degree, but I just feel it's so bad.
You know what? Having seen Akainu lately playing against boxers, he really leveled up his gameplay against
He found a solution.
What's you know this matchup, right? Let's breaking down a bit. The thing that Guile players hate against Borog is they just cannot play that Sonic Boom game. That V-skill just completely goes through that. He has so many ways to go through that and annoy Guile. What Akainu does now in this matchup, he uses command normals. He waits a lot, lots of bazooka knees, lots of forward fears. He just wants to keep Borog away with regular buttons and potentially catch a dash punch as well.
Essentially, he's just changed the whole dynamic of what Guile is supposed to be, and he's trying to tail it towards this matchup specifically because 2 buttons is all it takes for Barrow to get in and kill you.
Absolutely, and we can see Akainu trying to use obviously some Sonic Booms to mix it up and trying to just keep Borog outside. It's not an easy feat, especially against someone like Nastiness who really likes to stay on the offense using tap, and a good jump in from Akainu now takes the lead.
I love exactly what Damascus was saying. Akainu just keeping in, switching up his offense, making Nastiness constantly guessing, keeping him on his toes. Doesn't want to be too predictable, but obviously right now he's got a life deficit.
Right, Akainu just waiting now.
And there's that beast. Oh, good. Back fist there. Akainu just waiting it out. Oh, that was level 6, so he's plus
yeah,
3.
Have you seen the chip damage on that?
Oh, that's going to be big! And he's got V-Trigger. He might. Maybe. No. Okay. Wow, good flash kick. Well timed. Vital flash kick there from Akainu. And if he generates the space he needs, he might be able to come back. And the jump medium punch.
That was quite smart from Nastiness. You know Guile just wants to go for all the Sonic Booms there.
Do you know his jump his jump punch buttons are actually pretty good. His shift is hurtbox.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Good choice. Nastiness getting the first round, keeping the dream alive from Method, getting in and good opening again straight to the corner. We are kind of jumping out. Still the sweep, a good punish, simple one for Nastiness.
Bit of an unorthodox escape, but it's Street Fighter 5, so that's what he boiled down to.
Again, great use of these jump-ins there from Nastiness, fishing for that crush counter.
Gets a forward throw. What's Akainu going to do? Stops the dash.
Good anti-air from Akainu there. Waiting, trying to use some Sonic Booms there. Another tap, a good reversal. Akainu decides just keep him away.
No, that's going to be it.
It's Nastiness. Flawless play.
Good stuff there from Nastiness, but this is exactly what I was saying to you before, Damascus. It's just 2 buttons. It's medium punch and medium kick. That's exactly what eliminates the Sonic Boom, the comfortable Sonic Boom game for Guile, because Barrow can just circumvent Sonic Booms easily, get in, get a hit, build V-meter as well, because in this matchup, Barrow will build half of it, 1.5 bars by himself, and Guile has to do is combo him once, and then he'll build the other half. Bam, V-Trigger's there at, what, 75 seconds maybe? I mean, it's a crazy match. This is why it's really perilous for Guile.
Definitely. And a really good adaptation as well from Nastiness. He opened the game, just jumping. Look at this, just finished like... No, guys, listen. We were not out.
Team.
Method boys, yeah?
I'm the guy.
Method is still there. The dream is alive. Nastiness really adapted to that Akainu strategy. Decided to open with lots of jump-ins to force Akainu to go back to the Sonic Boom game. Going back to the Sonic Boom game is back when Borog is dominating the game.
But that's the beauty of fighting games. It's the constant adaptation at high level between the players, and we saw it there in that matchup. I mean, I haven't actually seen Nasty Nas lose a game ever since he's jumped on. So that's been really good stuff. Good performances from him.
He's doing well. Prophecy right now, they need that win. They just need that one more game, but right now Zera is going to have to face Verdoyance, 2 other guys who play a lot together online. But the thing is now it's offline, and it's also 1st to 1, so it's the most
Yeah, man.
Difficult situation.
Think of it as a rank match. Get that one win, take the points, run away.
Wait, no run back.
But it's a thing where, look, Prophecy were 3-0 up. We've seen them in this position before, and when you're the losing team, when the deficit's that huge, you go, right, guys, we've got no choice. If we want to win, we have to win the next 4 straight. That's exactly what Method are amounting to. They're turning an insurmountable challenge into a surmountable one. I've got to give it to Meth.
Absolutely, and we'll see what Verdoyance can do right now. Obviously a great player. He's been very reliable so far. Almost got Akainu in his first game, and he's gonna pick Birdie again to face Zera's Akuma. Obviously, all of his team's hopes are on him, resting on his shoulders right now. He's gonna have to do his best as Birdie, and Zera, that one win would send Prophecy into the playoffs.
That's exactly what he knew, so the pressure is on him more so than it is Method. But I mean, he's got to be careful as well, because Birdie, no slouch in the damage department, but because of the versatility of Akuma's tools, it makes Birdie hard to keep up. So we're going to see how this matchup pans out here.
All right, let's see. Methods on their way to try the reverse sweep there, but they're going to have to get through the hurdle that is Zera. And let's see what Verdoyance is up to on this one.
This is the thing. Oh, wow. Good opener there with a stand hard punch. Great range. I know it's -6 on block, but at max distance, I don't think Akuma can do anything.
Don't think so either.
It's a great button to throw out, but be careful of the jumps.
Right, good anti-air for Zera. Trying a good whiff punish. Verdoyance showcasing why Birdie outranges Akuma in this kind of situation. Zera will have to look for the other openings.
Stand medium punch buffer, so good there from Birdie. And again, you saw Verdoyance throwing out that stand hard kick. Priority system getting in there.
Good one, pressure from Zera. And Verdoyance very patient, not pressing too many buttons, trying to just adapt to Zera's flow so far.
Don't want to overexert himself, and he knows that he can bring his team back if he just plays slow, calm, and just assess the situation. Oh, V-trigger activation there for Zera, and a hard knockdown. What's the setup going to be?
Oh,
goes to the overhead.
Demon flip palm.
Wow, good back hard punch. Gonna get some good damage here. Next setup will get the stun. What's it going to be? Good block.
Look on Verdoyance, he has V-trigger now. Oh, good anti-air there. He's trying to activate V-trigger right now. Zera out of Virus.
That's it. I think that's going to be it. Yes, it is. All right.
Awareness from Zera. Checks the dash, crouching jab straight away when he saw Verdoyance coming in.
Oh,
an amazing
he got into the Kuma position there. He's so focused. We're looking at potential match point here for Zera and Prophecy to put them into the playoffs comfortably.
It is playoff points, and that's big pressure for Zera right now, but he just has to play his game, played great so far. Very patient, did not overextend too much as well.
Very risky suit there from Verdoyance, but he gets a hanging chain and sends it back full screen. Time to think.
Ooh, good one. I love Verdoyance bait. He just dashed in and did nothing, trying to see if Zera would jump. Zera tried to jump out. Look at the damage on that.
So beautiful. Goes low as well. Zera thought a command grab was coming, but there's no need.
Oh, again, under V-trigger. Verdoyance had it, did not convert that hit. And now we'll have to work to get that one more opening. Good tech and a crouching jab to finish this one.
Such a good crouching light punch there, and Verdoyance is not going down without a fight. He wants to bring the score back to equal.
Absolutely, let's see if Verdoyance can do it on full critical art right now. Great anti-air on Zera's side. Verdoyance overextending a bit with these jump ins there.
Oh, there's 2 more! Damn.
Unfortunate punish as well from Verdoyance. They're trying the EX Dolphin dive, but
everyone's just throwing out moves now because it's getting tense here.
We're just doing stuff. And here's the crush counter. That's what he was looking for. Zera trying to keep the pressure on, counters the bullhorn.
All right, V-trigger activation to make him safe. Good V-reversal, wise choice there. But the EX bullhead cancelling it out.
Oh,
wow.
One EX demon flip there.
Everyone's just throwing out moves. It's brilliant.
Moving. Let's just move around, man. Don't wait.
No punish.
Right, it's a sweep. Verdoyance trying to use his V-trigger before it depletes. Right now, no command grab yet. A bit afraid to take that risk.
This is it. Zera has no critical meat. He's only got B meter available. Good dash out throw there. Verdoyance not checking it. Great blocks.
Yes. Gets the sweep. Verdoyance right now, he's trying to get that one.
I respect that. The back throw! He's not done yet. He's not done yet.
Yeah, back throw does not get a meaty after that. Verdoyance will have to wait and counter whatever Zera is up to. Verdoyance looking for that one more hit.
I don't know with the DP!
Zera!
Tipping there.
Oh, as calm as ever. Can't believe it. Verdoyance was waiting for that one opening there, and Zera just decided to go for literally the least likely thing you could do at this range and position, a point-blank fireball.
I mean, that was very risky. I'm surprised he didn't react to it instantly and get the dash up into DP. That would have just closed it out comfortably, but unfortunate there to Verdoyance because it's a really bad habit and it's really unfortunate. You beat yourself up when you lose to yourself doing a delayed throw.
Yes.
It was really hard. I mean, that last few couple seconds, it was hard because it was hard for us to commentate. I mean, it was so tense. We didn't know who's going to get the clean hit. And then ultimately, he lost to a forward hard punch there from...
What a finish. And look at this Ket. The one, obviously, Verdoyance had to try something. And, you know, maybe a little bit of fear on Verdoyance's side. He did not take any risk on this one. Did not really try a command grab or something. Even though he had V-Trigger, he had EX, you know the damage it would do on Akuma. That would have pretty much been dead in lots of situations there. But Verdoyance decided to just keep tight. And you can see the disappointment. Unfortunate, but that's how tense it can be in this kind of set.
Well, that's going to be it for Prophecy. I think they're guaranteed a safe spot in the playoffs. I mean, Method... I don't know. I want to hear Tyrant and Sengan's opinion. Guys,
hey, Sengan was right, man. Shout out to Sengan.
Talk to me.
What? And you don't want to hear what I've got to say as well, Jammers? That's typical of you.
Thank you.
Because you chose the team that lost, which was Method. This one man here, out of all the experts, said Prophecy. But what are you going to say to that, gentlemen? Well casted and commentated by those two gentlemen, and a lot to talk about from that match.
Yeah, Zera was a very, very big surprise, and it's who Packz said they had to watch out for. And he pulled it against Packz and pulled it through against Verdoyance as well. Very, very close games.
Yeah. How did you see that one, Tyrant?
Yeah, like we said, every game was 2-1, very close. So it wasn't exactly a free win for Prophecy now, was it?
No, I've got to say, one man who was incredibly sportsmanlike was Shiv to replay that round after Pack's controller disconnected. But we can chat to him right now because he's going to come and join us. Down on the desk is Shiv!
Come on, Shiv!
Join me, man. Come and take a little seat down here. Shiv, I've got to talk about that. Packz called you out a little bit in a gentle way of saying, you know, if he was happy to take you on. But in that match, a lot happened. That disconnecting controller, you were incredibly sportsmanlike to play that one again. And how did you think it went?
So Packz actually beats me quite a lot. So I think I did a lot better in the second round that I won. But when he had the CA confirm anyway, so I should have lost anyways.
Yeah.
So the controller disconnect was just unlucky for him.
Yeah, and we can see your performance against Nasty Nas to open proceedings today. Got off to a great start, Prophecy, 2-0. Then it was 3-0, and then you got that 3-1 and back in with a chance.
Yeah.
And then, talk us through this matchup against Nasty Nas.
Laura destroys Balrog, so there's not much to say there. And plus, I play Gunslinger a lot, so I know it quite well.
But it didn't go that way, did it, though? Because Nasty Nas took the first round there.
Oh, yeah. Even though Laura wins it quite convincingly, Balrog is Balrog. Balrog hits you like twice. And
Well, you're not scared at all because Nasty knows how dominant he's been in Gfinity.
No.
You were confident going into that matchup?
Well, because I know the matchup pretty well. Like, after I lost the first round, I was like, whatever. He spent the CA.
So you were happy with the meter?
Also, in the last round as well, he was throwing a lot of fireballs. Were you not afraid maybe he's going to EX low or maybe he's going to try and punish you for doing that?
No, because the only thing he can do is screw upper.
Right.
And he wasn't showing me that he was going to do it, so I was like, okay. Well, in V-Trigger, Laura would get a trade of that at max.
Yeah.
So I keep doing it.
All right. Okay, well, listen, congratulations on the win because you are officially confirmed. Everything is sorted into the playoffs. Ariel, in the arena right now, who are you with? I believe it's Packz.
I am with Packz, and we're not sitting so comfortably up here, are we? Because you needed to win that, you didn't win that, and then we had all the controller dramas. So very briefly, tell me, what happened with the controller?
My controller's basically a mess. If I hit it too hard or I move it too, like, I have to kind of sit still and play, and that's just unrealistic when you're playing.
So we need to sort that out?
Yes, I need a new controller.
And then we need XL and Endpoint to lose, don't we, in order for you to still be in with a chance?
If they lose, even if XL win and Endpoint win, it depends on what happens the week after. Because we can still win and be on the same amount of points or whatever. Okay. So it all depends on what happens after.
Have you got time to sort out the controller before next week?
They're expensive, so no.
Okay. Hopefully we'll see you again next week with a good controller. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Ariel. It's either a whip round or on the Christmas wish list. Gentlemen, moving forward, we have a fantastic matchup. Congratulations to Prophecy. They have got that playoff spot, and we will see what happens with Method. Listen, a stunning win for Prophecy, and just to confirm, that's them into the playoffs. Method will still hope to join them, but they'll need to perform next week. Street Fighter, don't you just love it?